Hello, welcome back to a new video. I'm just about to sit and do my makeup for the day. It's Friday and I just felt inspired to pick up the camera this morning. I've been having some thoughts that are very interesting for me. I've just had a little bit of time to reflect this morning. I've got my scented scalp oil in as well. I'm just having a little bit of a hair reset. I'm really on a hair growth journey at the moment. I've been on it for a few years now. I'm going to sort it out properly in a bit, but I've just put loads of scented scalp oil in. And then I've got another oil, like an olive oil, that I put at the bottom. And I just like to let that soak for a few days before I wash my hair. And I have found that my hair is really growing, like especially all the breakage here that I had from when I had bleach a few years ago. Big mistake getting that bleach, and then I went straight to Puglia where it was like 35 degrees or something crazy like that. Didn't protect my hair, didn't look after it properly, and as a result huge clumps of my hair came off. So I really am on a hair growth journey at the moment. But going back to what I was saying, because I went a bit off track, I feel like I've just been really go the last few months, and I've really started not enjoying my own company. And that's so not like me. Like, I used to love my own company, but I think where my life has been so fast paced recently, whenever I do get these little pockets, wait, let me move you because I feel like I'm not enjoying that at all. I feel like I've just really forgotten how to enjoy. Oh wait, I'm not going to be able to do my makeup now because I need the bloody camera. I need the sort of a bit better, the lighting. So I feel like I've just really started dreading being on my own company, which has just never been like me. I've always loved my own company. I've always loved that time when Alex goes away and I can just focus on me. Not that I can't focus on me when he's around, but I don't know, I think it's just special and important, especially in a long-term relationship, to have that time apart. And I do feel like, if anything, that's what's made mine and Alex's relationship so strong, having been together 11 years at this point. Is like, we both got our own lives. God, I'm a bit croaky, I've just woken up. I do feel like I sound really tired. All I've had is a cup of tea this morning, so apologies. Recently I've really started to dread it, and I think it's just where my life has been so fast paced. And like, I haven't really had much time alone, so it just feels really weird. So, and then it got me thinking, when I was back living in London with flatmates, I almost desired that time alone so much because it was so rare. I remember when I first moved in with Alex and I was living alone, I loved that time alone. It felt like such a luxury. But now, I don't know, I've almost lost that part of myself a little bit. And I really want to get it back. I really want to start looking forward to my alone time. And I think a lot of it is just negative thought patterns sometimes. And I think that almost comes from being so busy all the time and constantly filling my time with things that I've just not had enough time on my own to just sit, process. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like you guys, anyone who's watching this, will get it. You know, I really want to romanticize my time on my own this weekend. I just want to get that side of me back and just get more in tune with myself again, and just start enjoying my alone time a little bit more, instead of feeling like I've constantly got to fill it with things and plans and things, which that's definitely not what I used to be like. So here we are, just doing my eyebrows. I'm still using my NYX eyebrow gel. It's so good, guys. And it's so cheap as well. You just get it at Superdrug. I think they do it at Boots as well. So, hello, welcome back. I am gonna go and make myself a matcha now, ready for my call. I've got a call with a client, just a catch-up call about everything that's going on. So I'm looking forward to that, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. This is my go-to makeup at the moment, so I don't want any foundation, it's just all skincare. I'm using these very, I can't speak, can I? These very bougie bronzing drops from Dr. Barbara Sturm, which if you know, you know. And I got gifted them. They are incredible. I feel like you could just get away with, there's loads on the market that are not as expensive as Dr. Barbara Sturm. The Drunk Elephant ones are really good. I've got those as well, and I just mix them into my skincare. And this time of year I feel like it just gives me that little bit of a glow. I do have a little bit of a tan as well, because last week we were treated to a very rare heat wave and it was so nice, and at the time you feel like that weather's just going to stay in the UK forever, and then you remember that in the UK we only get good weather in May and September, and June, July and August are shit. So you know what, next year I just want to escape somewhere for the whole 3 months, because it's the same every single year in the UK. So that's my base. I did a bit of concealer as well, so I've got my bronzing drops on with my skincare, which I'll try and show you my skincare at some point, because I'm really happy with how it's going at the moment, and I feel like my skin is just really thriving and happy. So, but yes, I've got my skincare, concealer, fluffed my eyebrows up a bit, and then I'm using this blusher by Merit. This is the Beverly Hills, and I really like this because it's not like a really in your face shade, and it's just a really easy one for me to throw on. Like, I don't really need to think about it too much. Just gives me like a nice natural glow. So I just shove it on, and then I've got this brush which has definitely seen better days. I don't know if anyone can relate, but you know when you just a bit emotionally attached to a brush, like it just does the trick so well for blusher. I've had it for years, and it was actually Gus that chewed it when he was a puppy. It's actually his birthday in a few days. We thought it was today, and then Alex woke up this morning and messaged me, and he was like, babe, I don't think it is today, because it's the same day as our friend Jack's birthday. And he was like, Jack's birthday's on the 10th. And I was like, yeah, I think you're right. So I went and found his birth certificate, and lo and behold, it's the 10th, and it's the 5th today. So yeah, he gets 2 birthdays, I suppose. Yeah, pop that on. I don't know if you can see because the light's not great there. Can you see it? It's just like a nice natural glow. And then I'm going to go in with the Westman Atelier bronzing stick, which is so good. A tiny bit, like here. And then I just blend it with the same brush that I used. I feel like the light's awful there, isn't it? I've got loads of clothes on the bed, by the way, which nothing new if you've watched my vlogs before. This is just my dumping ground in here. Well, it shouldn't be. I want to get it nice and tidy today. There we go. And sometimes I do powder, but you know what, today, in fact I will do a little bit of blush powder, because I feel like powder just makes everything look silky. And I never used to be that girl. Like, I used to just be full on like creams, but now I do love how a powder just finishes everything off. I'm also really loving, like really think it's an incredible product, the Swede Miracle Powder. So good. It really does give your skin like a sheen. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. What I hate though is it's one of these where it's like, you know, powders like this, where I prefer like a pressed powder. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is this is a loose powder. I do prefer a pressed powder just for convenience. Okay. Then I've just got this Clinique lip gloss. I'm sitting so weird. The grey jumper is back. This top though from Dish. I know some people might say that I need nipple pads, but I'm also like, you know what, this is the best I'm ever gonna look. Like from here it all goes downhill, and I'm like, you know, I like the nips, so that's why I just have this over the top to just make it a bit more modest. But this top from Dish is so good. It's so flattering, and like I never thought I'd say that. I thought a white tee was just a white tee, but no, this is like the ultimate white vest. It's not a tee, I suppose it's a vest, but it's such a good one. I think a really good white tank and a white tee is just an investment you'll never ever regret. So like I said, I've got all my oils in my hair, hence why it looks like this. And yeah, I'll leave these in now until I go to the spa tomorrow, and then when I go in the steam room they'll just all infuse, and then I can do like a really good deep hair wash, and I'm gonna feel amazing after that. I do want to go and get my nails done today actually as well. My hair does look a bit mad, I don't know actually. I think, you know, sometimes you're born like you can literally do it over and over again, it just doesn't go right, and then you have those days where you do it and it just looks perfect straight away, like a lovely little ballerina bum. Yeah, today is not one of those days, but we move. Very clear I've got like something in my hair, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna go and get ready for this call. So I'm just getting ready to pop out for an hour or so. I need to do a bit of a food shop and I thought I'd go and sit somewhere and just finish off my work for the week. I feel like I just need a change of scenery, so that's the plan. Gus has just been sick though, bless him. I don't think he's well. I was just on my call and he was crying. I was like, Gus, like, you know, I'm on my call. And I came out and he'd been sick. So I'm actually so glad it's not his birthday, because I like to spoil him on his birthday. So yeah, if he's in the mood for a walk later, but I'm just gonna go and focus on what I've got to do for the day now. The weather is just so confusing at the moment. Like, literal 30 degrees last week. Like, we were all sunbathing, everyone was out drinking. It was just like typical UK summer. And now, one minute it's raining and the next minute it's sunny. So I don't know really what to wear. I feel quite uninspired with my outfits. So I've just, outfits. Did I just say outfits? I'm really struggling today. I need to go and get a matcha as well. I didn't actually have a matcha. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that. I've just got my mesh key tracksuit bottoms on, which I wear quite a lot. I've got my Dish white tee on. I've got this denim jacket from H&M, and then my Louis Vuitton bag that I got for my birthday. I don't know if I've shown you this yet. This is the Neverfull GM, which is their big size of the Neverfull, and I bloody love it. Honestly, it's just great for just like slinging everything in, slinging over my shoulder. It's just like the ultimate everything bag, and this is why I wanted it, because I knew I'd just get so much wear out of it. So yeah, it's my 30th birthday present from Alex. I actually feel like this bag gets better the more it's worn. Like, it looks better now I've worn it a bit. It starts to, I don't know, it's just got like a little bit of like soul to it, you know? The thing I want to do, I've just reminded myself, is I want to go and see if I can get a new Morphe lip liner, because I lost mine at the weekend. But I'm trying to think where I do Morphe. I think Sephora might. But yeah, I want to see if I can get one of those. So let's go. Oh, amazing. I actually was going to say to you, can I put some more matcha in there? I really like it strong. Thank you so much. Still wasn't strong enough for me, and I asked for extra matcha. I really do like my matcha. Like, it has to be bright green, but it was good. It was a banana one. I'm just ordering some food. I don't know what to get. I don't know, I'm just not feeling like hungry. Well, they do a really nice tortilla with alioli as well. I don't know, I'm in one of those moods today where I'm just, oh, thank you, my darling.
They put double and more, so just
oh, thank you. Yeah, I will. Thanks so much. God, I like mine so strong. Even that is like not green enough for me, but I can taste it.
sorry, I can't feel it.
Alexa off. I feel like we always do a little M&S haul in this spot. I'm not going to bore you though. Like, usually on a Friday I would usually have more treats, but this week I feel like I've already treated myself like so much. Like, I mean, like, I've been eating like a dessert, like a decadent dessert, like every single day. So I'm really trying to, like, I feel like I might have like an actual sugar addiction. Like, no word of a lie. Like, I can just eat desserts. Like, not, I can leave chocolate, I can leave sweets, even though I say that, but I went to the shop last night when I walked past and got a pack of Sour Patch Kids and nearly ate like the whole bag. So that's actually a lie. I just, yeah. I wanted to show you this that I got. I did also go to Sephora, but it was so busy in there. I was like, no way, I'm pulling out my camera in the middle of a crammed Sephora. Like, you know, when you're like fighting to like get to the counters, the different counters, because there's just so many people there. I was like, this is not the appropriate time to bring out a camera, and it's already been a while since I've vlogged in public, so I'm like, no. But they didn't have the Morphe lip liner that I wanted. They don't do, I don't even think Morphe is in any stores. I think they used to have a store in Liverpool and then it closed. So yeah, I couldn't get my hands on that lip liner, and then I really wanted to try, I was like, oh, why don't I try the Road lip liner, you know, like the new Blur but the colours just weren't that. Like, I put them on my hand, but I know that means nothing. But yeah, the colours just weren't what I was looking for. Like, they didn't have like a colour I had that I'm looking to replace was like a chestnut brown with a slight orange undertone, but almost like a bit pinky at the same time. So anyway, cut a long story short, I ended up finding this one by Hourglass, and I've actually got it on. I went and put it on in M&S. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I've applied it. I mean, I've only applied it at the top. It actually looks awful. Can't believe I've been walking around the shop like this, but you can see what I mean, can't you? But I feel like it's still not like exactly what I was looking for. So I think what I'm gonna do is just order the Morphe one online. Yeah, it's called Uncover. That's the shade that I went for. And I do think when I've applied it nicely, I do feel like there's a place for this lip liner is what I'm saying. What I really wanted to show you is this. So I've started a little garden on my balcony. Like, my balcony is so small. I've got like a, let me take my shoes off. But I've got this little table, and I'll show you it in a bit when we finish unpacking. And I just thought that this is just gonna make it so cute. And I love the smell. If I can get it out. Bloody hell. This was £10 in M&S. How good is that? You get the little ceramic pot. It smells so good. Oh, I love the smell of lavender. And yeah, I'll show you it when I put it outside in a bit. And rest of my plants that I've been looking after. I'm really enjoying, like, I know only a few pots, but I'm really enjoying like gardening. I feel like when I do eventually get a proper garden, like I'm gonna be a proper gardener. Like, I really do enjoy it. Like, I really enjoy it. Like, when I was potting some of the things I've got outside, like, I just felt so relaxed, like, just so like tuned out of everything else, just tunnel vision on what I was doing. It's just so therapeutic. And I treated myself to some nice roses. I really want to give this flat like a nice zhuzh today, because I just walked in and it stunk of dog. And I'm just looking at everything, just looks like it needs a good like clean. I don't know if anyone can relate, but living with a dog that molts in the summer is just like, literally need to hoover every single day. And because we live in a city as well, the dust that we get is just like, oh, it like really bothers me. Anyway, I've got some dog treats, I've got some sweet potatoes for them. I'm probably not going to go through all of this because it is a bit of a boring shop, like, I'm not going to lie. But I will show you these because I've been having these for so long, but they've changed them. The grains and greens. Now, if you've had these before, you'll know that they've changed them. And I don't know, they're just looking like they've got this mint dressing on it. I don't know, basically I'm going to review them and let you know what I think. But I do love these when I just want something quick to go with like a piece of salmon or like chicken or something. I picked some of these up. I'm literally going to have these tonight with, I'm so happy about this. I've got some crunchy nut cornflakes for Alex, because he likes crunchy nut cornflakes. I've got some coconut rice, which I'm going to have with salmon tomorrow night, unless we go out, but if not, we can have it on Sunday with some cucumber. You see where I'm going with that, like a little Asian coconut rice salmon bowl. I've got some white chocolate chips because I'm going to be making, or should I say we're going to be making some blueberry muffins this weekend with white chocolate chips. So you've got that to look forward to. And then I've got some stain removing wipes because, oh my days, I'm sick of getting stains at the moment. And I've got some ice because I literally can't live without ice. And I literally have to buy it like every day. I've got some yogurt because these muffins require some yogurt. And I do have some yogurt, but I'm also going to want yogurt for breakfast and whatever. So I've got some more yogurt. I've got some butter, which is required for the muffins. I got some eggs, which is required for the muffins, and also more eggs, just because you can never have too many eggs. I'm really still on my protein, clean eating. Like, I know I mentioned last time low inflammation foods, but have I been following a strict low inflammation diet? No. But I like to think that I am getting a really balanced whole food diet. And yeah, I feel good. I probably need to go in a bit more detail about like what changed recently, and which I will, but PMDD is not PMDDing right now. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I saw these reduced and I was like, you know what? I haven't had a chicken Kiev in years. Like, take me back to my childhood. So I think tonight I'm gonna have a chicken Kiev, grains and greens, and some broccoli maybe. Maybe even just some, I've got this coleslaw as well. I could just have it with this coleslaw. If you've ever had this coleslaw, you'll know it's so good. It's beetroot, apple and pink cabbage slaw with a yogurt dressing. It actually used to be with a horseradish, oh wait, it still does, with horseradish paste in a yogurt mayonnaise dressing. And it's a really nice lower calorie coleslaw if you do like coleslaw like me, like an absolute coleslaw. I love coleslaw so much. And then I've got some chicken legs, a bit gross to look at, so I'm not going to shove those in the lens. But I thought tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, over the next few days, me and Alex, excuse me, sometimes we just like to have like a chicken leg with some sweet potatoes and some kale or salad. I've just tried to get things that like go together. I've got some salmon as well for my little Asian bowl thingy tomorrow. And then I've got some smoked salmon because Alex likes to have it for breakfast. I literally just got like a really small pack of that for him. Some frozen fruit, my smoothies, because I really want to get back on my smoothies. I've kind of just experimenting with other types of breakfast recently because I don't always feel like just a smoothie really fills me up, if I'm honest with you. So I do want to reintroduce the smoothie, but maybe we've been having avocado toast, for example, or I made this like crumble thing the other day. So maybe a smoothie is like additional thing. Or maybe something I have like my breakfast and lunch. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. And I thought this would be like a nice little treat for me tonight. The Mexican dip. If you know, you know. It's so good. And I got myself some nice tortilla chips to go with them. Go with that as well. These are really good ones. I've had these before. And then yeah, just some coriander to go on top of my Asian bowl tomorrow. And that is what I got from M&S. I really did enjoy just having that little bit of that little outing on my own. Like Friday vibes are real. And yeah, I don't know, I think maybe I was just a bit in my head yesterday. I think where I have been like so busy, the thought of like, and I'm so dramatic because I'm literally seeing my friend Alex tomorrow. She's coming round because we're planning a trip tomorrow afternoon. And then I'm going to a coffee festival on Sunday. But I don't know, you just have those days where you feel really lonely. Everyone's busy and it's completely irrational because you're not lonely at all. You know, I think what I'm trying to say is I was just a bit burnt out yesterday. I think mentally I was just really burnt out and I just like my head just wasn't a good place to be in. And I think anyone who's going through that, like seriously, like time and time again, the one thing I know that is gonna pull me back to myself, snap me out of whatever funk I'm in, and don't get me wrong, it's not going to happen overnight. You've got to sit there and sit with it, but get off your phone, get off social media, because a lot of the time it's so overstimulated. Just like, I don't know, when I'm burnt out, I'm like in a cycle of like checking my phone and it just gets so toxic. And I'm so easily triggered as well, you know, by things when I'm in that mental state. And then another thing would be just switch, if you can, switch your phone off like completely. Unless you like, you know, there's like someone that will make you feel good, like a friend or a family member. Pick up the phone, have a little chin wag, and then put your phone away. Pick your comfort program, like mine's Sex in the City. I put that on yesterday. I got into bed, it was like 5 o'clock. I was like, I don't care, I'm getting into bed. I ordered myself a pizza and I was like, you know what? I just need a night like this, just to rot in bed, switch my brain off, had an early night, me and Gus had cuddles. And I woke up in the morning and I just felt refreshed. And I thought, you know what, Tegan, you need a weekend off your phone. Like, I feel like sometimes the phone is the problem. Like, when you're not in a good frame of mind, like the phone can like make you spiral. So anyway, I'm 30 and I still have to remind myself these things sometimes. Like still, sometimes I'm like, why do I feel like this? And then I'm like, well, yeah, you have just had like 3 intense weeks of like plans, traveling. You've been on your phone 24/7. You've had loads of projects and campaigns to shoot and edit and post. Like, haven't given myself that, like, still now I'm like, oh, that's why I feel like this. That's why. Anyway, I am gonna pack all this away and then I think I'm gonna go and get my nails done. I'm just thinking, I hope the nail shop's not busy. It's a Friday. Probably best to get in there as soon as possible. But I know it might not look bad on the camera because it's a nude, but I'm just sick of them, like carrying like old energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, feel like this version of me, this is like last month Tegan. Like, there's a new version of me now and she does not have these nails. I'm thinking of going to something like really natural. And I mean like clear biab. One of my friends, so she did it, and she's a nurse, so she's got to. She's not even meant to wear biab, but she gets away with it because it's clear. And it looks so good. I was like, that's giving like chic AF girl, like fuck clean girl. Clean girl's like 10 years ago. Like, no, I really like it, but I'm just like, oh, am I gonna like it on me? I'm just about to head out again and get my nails done. I've just been doing a bit of research on what nails I want to get, and I saw this design on Sherlock's. I just don't know if it's for me. Like, it's me. It's a bit too cool girl, isn't it? I don't know if you can see it. But that scares me, but I also love it. Yeah.
Specific colours. It's the mix between, it's like yellow, this really deep red, and this baby blue. It's a really cool combo. I would go for the yellow, Essie's Crystal Ball. Really nice like.
Could go for like a blue. Just not me either though. Very different to the very natural nails I was gonna get. This isn't really giving me what I need, or I don't know. I'm done with the like white nails. I don't know. I love a dark nail as well, you know. Really love a dark nail. Do I go for like a pastel-y yellow or blue? Do you know what I mean? Thing is, I'm going to the Alps at the end of June. In like 3 weeks time. In fact, maybe even less, like 2 weeks time. But I want new nails by then, and I think that's when I'll go for like a fun, do you know what I mean? Like a nice baby yellow or like blue. I love a dark nail, but I had it so much recently. Oh, I don't know what I want. Okay. So, this is my little balcony garden. Look at my hydrangeas, absolutely thriving. I didn't think these would come back after the winter because they just look so knackered. But lots of water and sunlight, and yeah, it's new. And then I've got my mint there, I've got basil at the back. My basil did really well last year, so I'm hoping that will start to thrive as well. And then more hydrangeas. I'm a bit concerned though, I just don't think that pot is big enough, and I think that's why they're not flowering. I can see it's starting, it's trying to flower a bit there. Let me go out, put these sliders on because I've just cleaned it out here. And then I do have some coriander here, but it's not really thriving, to be honest. Coriander is a tricky one, although it probably does need some water as well. And then yeah, I've got these 2 flower beds free, and I was actually going to put lavender in both of these, but I don't know, I'm going to have a look around and see, but I feel like lavender will look the best. And the addition of my little lavender pot that I got from M&S, so I'm going to pop that there now. You'll see Mummy's got it here. There she is. There she is. Looking beautiful. Good boy. Yeah, winking away. We've just got back from a lovely walk. Vlog anything because I was on the phone to my sister the whole time, so that wasn't a priority. But yeah, accomplished for the day. I feel like I've just had a really good, like, everything done that I needed to get done kind of day. Like, caught up on all of my phone calls to family, tick loads of like admin things off my list. Had a really good catch up with my client. I feel like we're really on the same page about everything. And yeah, I feel like in a really good, oh my gosh, I just need to like have a chilled weekend on my own. Oh yeah. Look like a right disheveled mess, and my lips are so dry. I'm so dehydrated. I've not drank enough water today, so I'm gonna hydrate myself in a bit. It's one of my signature evening drinks. If you know, you know. Prada. This is their Prisma. I think it's called the Prisma glass, I want to say. But these are such nice lip balms. Well, actually, it's actually a blend between a balm and a gloss, and it actually is. In fact, I think they're the reflection glosses. I think the Prisma gloss is another brand, but it's such a nice, like, stays on your lips kind of gloss. I wouldn't say it's like hydrating, but are any of these lip glosses like designed to be, are they? So there you go. But I've just had some Amazon parcels, and I think I know what they are. I don't think they're the most exciting things in the world, but I do think one of them is Gus's. Also, don't try this at home. I think one of them is his birthday present, which I'm actually going to give him early because it's functional. Is that the word? Functional present. So tell Gus is so excited. You can't open it though, like you can't open a cardboard box, you know. This, oh, I do remember ordering this. I got it on Amazon. I actually saw Dr. Ayoma talking about it. If you know, you know. She is basically like God to me. And if she rates something, like, you just know it's going to be good. Like, one of those girlies online, she recommended this, and I've tried this smoky one of this before and I liked it, but I just feel like this is going to be even better. This is how you pronounce the brand that comes in this jar. This is their crispy chili oil, and this is the peanut one. So I had the smoky one before, crispy chili oil with peanuts and sesame. You know, just like on the top of like eggs or like any kind of Asian inspired rice noodle dish. Oh, by the way, I've just realised we haven't spoken about these. Like, I went completely off topic. This is what I'm like in the nail shop. Like, I can go in there saying I'm going to do one thing and come out and do the opposite. You never know what's going to go down in the nail shop. It's the pressure of it all. It's the choices, it's the options, it's the worry of like, I'm going to like this for more than like 2 days, or am I going to regret it? Like, you know what I mean? It's the fact that I know I've got to live with it for like 3 to 4 weeks. So I just went for my trusty dark brown because I've been loving this recently. Changed the shape to round. Still short enough to get things done. I'm really happy with them. I actually love a dark nail in the spring, summer. I think it's super chic, so yeah, that's what we went for in the end. And is it weird if I just try some of this chili oil with a spoon? I mean, I don't really care, I'm gonna do it. Just taking like a little bit. It's this nose. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna get the full experience eating it with a spoon, but I can tell that with the right dish it's gonna bang. In fact, it's actually making me wanna have my salmon tonight. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow when Alex is back. He'll enjoy that. I'm gonna have my chicken Kiev tonight. I'm gonna have my chicken Kiev. I literally eat the whole pot of this shit. It is so good. But anyway, it's such a mess. It's chaos everywhere, God. I just realised I didn't open Gus's present with you. I think this will be useful for anyone who's got a dog, specifically a Frenchie. I've been seeing a lot of people online speaking about this issue with Frenchies and how if their dog bowls on a certain height it can give them spine issues. And I mean, they're prone to spinal issues anyway. So I thought for his birthday I'd get him this, which is a stand. It needs putting up. It's not like this, it's like a proper stand. I'm really hoping that the bowls are big enough. Yeah, bowls are a good size actually. Bowls are a good size. So I'll put it up. I'm probably going to make his dinner in it now actually, because he is due his dinner. Essentially this is the stand. So it goes like this, and then I can tilt it as well. And they do say that Frenchies are supposed to eat from a tilted stand because it's better for their digestion. So essentially, that's quite easy to put up actually, like that. I don't know if you can see that. It's like slanted, so he'll be able to like get easier. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. I'm gonna wash the bowls because we don't know where they've been. And it comes with these little bits to put on the bottom so this doesn't move around. It's like a little grippy thing almost. So I'm gonna pop it up and yeah, go see how he gets on with it. So yeah, these were just from Amazon. Like I say, they were literally like £20 or something. And keep you posted on how he gets on with them. myself, why does raw cake batter just taste so good? It just takes me straight back to my childhood. Oh my days. I feel like I'm gonna make myself seriously ill, but I could eat this whole thing. How much is left? I could eat that, the dish. Oh, guys, this is the best deodorant ever. Like, it smells like, I can't even explain it. It's by a brand called Corpus. It's called Third Rose. And honestly, if anyone from the brand is watching this, please make this. Not that anyone from the brand is going to be watching this video, but oh my god, like, I dream for the day that this brand make a fragrance of this. I can't explain it. It's like a really fresh rose, but like nice rose. It smells so good. I actually got the shower gel version of it as well, because I love it that much. Like, I don't think I've ever been so obsessed with a scent, and it's just so unfortunate they don't do it in a fragrance yet. Hopefully it's a really nice natural one, and it actually works as well. So yeah, I'll wash my face mask off. I think I'm actually going to do my LED tonight because I've not been good with it at all. I think because it's been sunny, my camera's full and I can't be able to go and change it, so I'm going to have to use my phone. Yeah, I misted my face with the LMS Lavender Balancing Toner, which is just such a nice one, especially for night, because it's just obviously got the lavender scent. And before that, I used my quarterly detox mask. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's like my absolute OG face mask. I try and use it like once a week, and I feel like it extracts all the dirt and all the toxins from my skin. It's so good. I always say it's like next best thing after a hydrofacial, which obviously a hydrofacial is like a professional treatment, but if I can't get for a hydrofacial very often, this really does like most to just unclog the pores. So I'm gonna wipe my LED on because, like I was saying, I haven't used it in ages. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. What I mean is I haven't used it consistently, because I feel like because the weather's been good, like skin's not really felt like it needed it, but I do really want to like keep it going, because even though like my skin is good, like I always get so many compliments on my skin. I think luckily I am lucky genetically as well, but I do take good care of my skin, and I like to think that this does contribute to the glow. Just about to get into bed, and I don't know if this is niche, I don't know how behind I am, but I'm obsessed with The Handmaid's Tale. Like, it's dark, it's gritty, and it does give me a little bit of anxiety, so I can't watch it too much. I shouldn't really be watching it now because it's kind of close to bed, and I'm so sensitive. Like, topics, like gritty topics really play on my mind, like even though it's like not even based on a real story. I don't know, but if you know, you know. And there's like 8 seasons of it, and that gives me even more anxiety because I'm like, I've got to keep going through this for 8 seasons, but it's so addictive, like I can't stop watching it. So that's been my obsession at the moment. And then in between that, I've just been gravitating towards my comfort programs, which Sex and the City always. I've actually been rewatching The Summer I Turned Pretty as well. I haven't watched Love Island in years, but I was watching Madame Joyce's podcast, and I don't know, they were talking about it, and it's just making me think, like, shall I give it a go this year? Like, haven't really watched it since like the Molly May, Olivia Atwood days, you know, like the OG days. So I don't know. I don't know, quite frankly, if I'm going to try and give it a go. It's always just so hard at the start, and I feel like everyone kind of like puts it on a bit now. Like, everyone's kind of going in there with a motive, whereas like years ago, like no one even like knew the success that Love Island could bring. It was just like a bit of a laugh. So I don't know, TBC on that. But another thing, so off the back of The Handmaid's Tale, there's this, so it was actually the Testament that got me into The Handmaid's Tale. Now, if you know The Handmaid's Tale, you'll probably know The Testament. And The Testament is the sequel to The Testament's the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale. And oh my God, it throws another layer into everything. And I've just finished season 1 of The Testament, and I don't know when they're bringing another season out, but I've still got like 6 seasons to go on The Handmaid's Tale. So, it's all just a lot, I'm telling you. It's like a really like dark, gritty storyline. And I'm just really hoping that there's a happy ending at the end of it. And I feel like that's the only reason I'm watching it, because I'm like obsessed with the thought of this happy ending. I should just watch the last season, shouldn't I, really, and just put myself out my misery. But there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna chill now. I actually don't think I'm gonna watch The Handmaid's Tale now, because even just talking to you about it has given me low-key anxiety. I'm probably just gonna put some crap on and yeah, just chill. But I've had such a nice day. I was actually reading my Kindle in the nail shop as well. I'll update you on that. So I have been reading Crescent City, finally got round to reading it. The only reason I started reading it was because, I don't know, this was ages ago now, like I'm so late to the party, but Sarah J Maas went on a podcast with Call Her Daddy, and she was basically in a nutshell saying that in order to get ACOTAR 7 and 8, which I've read up to 6, and I'm very excited for 7 and 8 to come out. I think they're coming out in like the same time. I'm pretty sure it's September. But anyway, she was basically saying you need to watch Crescent City for it to make sense. And loads of people are saying, no, you don't. I don't know how they know this, but they've come to the conclusion that you don't. But I'm like, I don't want to risk this. So I was like, right, I'm going to give Crescent City a go. And don't get me wrong, it was the hardest book ever to get in. I think the fact it's a completely different world, for one, completely different characters, completely different species, or whatever you want to call them. And it was just such a hard one to get into. Like, it really did. Like, there were so many times where I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But I've done it, and it's so good. Like, I'm literally 70. I must be about, oh, there's my muffins. I must be about 78%. Oh, God, nearly left the power bank. Yeah, I'm about 74% of the way through. Alexa off. And it's so good. It's juicy. Do I love it as much as ACOTAR? I don't know. I don't think the spice is there as much, you know? Like, ACOTAR is spicy, isn't it? Like, you're basically watching it. Oh my God, these muffins look so good. For the spice, you know? I don't know. Do they need a little bit more time? I feel like the ones on this side do. I'm gonna spin them round. But yeah, I feel like there's not that level of spice to it, I'll be honest. But the storyline's good, it's interesting. There's a lot going on, so yeah. So that's what I've been reading. I feel like I've been reading it for ages because it's such a big book. But yeah, I'm excited to get to the end of that. And then I always like to have like a bit of a self-help book going on at the same time. I hate the term self-help book. It's so meh, isn't it? But I like to have in fact, let's rephrase it, self-development book. Yeah, I like to have a self-development book going on at the same time. And I like to read a few pages of that in the morning. And at the moment, I'm reading a book called The Courage to be Disliked. And it's a philosopher and this boy, and they're having a conversation. And the philosopher's basically discussing all of these ancient theories. Is that the word? Ancient philosophies. And it's funny because the boy's questioning him, and it's just a very like normal conversation, and the boy's like challenging him, and it's really interesting. Like, it's a really good book in terms of it makes you really think. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I feel like it's been a really good one. So they're my 2 books at the moment. Thoroughly enjoying them. My muffins are about to be done. I'm going to go and sit in bed and just chill, just veg for the rest of the night. I feel like I just really needed this, like, bit of time myself. And yeah, if anyone out there is feeling how I did yesterday and just felt a bit meh and a bit lonely, like, sometimes you just need those days. Like, sometimes it's not looking out, it's about thinking, right, I'm going to use this time to refill my cup. Look at these babbies. Wow. The only thing is, I didn't have paper tray things to go inside, so I just greased the tin, and I'm really hoping that they haven't stuck. Like, I'm really praying. They look so good. Like, oh my God. Like, wow. I feel so American right now. Can't wait to wash my hair tomorrow, knowing you just like, oh, moment of truth. Sometimes they're so good. I think I need a little fork though. This is quite warm. A warm muffin. Okay. So good. So good.